Hi guys, this is Power to Disability here, and I got a video for you today. And you can see I have my sister. It's kind of awkward, but clap! What? I'm just trying to make a video.
Alright, that's fine.
But anyways, we're gonna talk about, this video is about our story. I didn't want to do a story of my story about without her involved. It wouldn't be fair to her to do this story. So how the story is kind of back and forth, and touch that phone.
Just turn it back
But
on.
anyways, we're gonna get started here. So where we start off with, you need to speak
I
too.
don't know where we're starting off. I thought you were driving this boat.
I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay, we're gonna start with the day that it came up to go to
Foster care?
Yeah, foster care. Okay, here's what I remember. I'm gonna try to be brief. Okay, one day me and my sister came home from school. We know our mom wasn't home, you know?
I didn't.
Yeah, she didn't. But anyways. We came home, my mom...
I assumed, but I didn't.
Yeah. My mom usually gives me the key because she knows like we'll get in the house, you know, whatever. Then we know our mom's not home, you know. So like hours later, a cop and social worker show up to us, and we're like, oh no, here we go. And then we find out our mom went to jail or prison. So, you want to tell them about the first foster care we went to?
Okay.
Let's go.
First foster care was terrible. They were the worst people I've ever met in my entire life. The worst part was when they would punish us for no reason.
So, no, just go with the like.
So, whenever we would bathe, we can't bathe. They stuck us in the shower, they scrubbed us down themselves, rinsed us off, and threw us out of the shower. And then next one in line went in. They would punish us for throwing up if we ate something that wasn't good. So he ate peaches one time and he threw up all over the table.
Like,
I ate
boom.
peas one day and I threw up all over the table. They tried to make me eat the peas that were on the table out of my throw up. And then I wouldn't eat it, obviously. So they stuck me in the corner, hands up in the air, on one leg, on the tiptoes of my foot. And then they would have me do that every time that we were caught talking in our bedroom past our bedtime, and our bedtime was 5 p.m. They were not nice people.
They were terrible. And then when we moved, like I was being a chicken and like being all nice, and she wanted out of there. I mean, deep down, I wanted out of there too, but I was too nice, so I was a pansy. I'm sorry.
What happened was our social worker came over to check on how we're doing and blah blah blah, and I told them, this is how these people are terrible. They're treating us like crap. No. And then Brandon was like, oh no, they're good people. I was like, what are you doing? We're trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
But eventually he came forward and said, yeah, no, they're terrible people. And then, so with the second foster family, we were taken in by a lovely couple named Kathy and Donnie Stroman.
Yeah.
They were probably the nicest, most warmest couple I've ever had to meet out of our 8 years life of existence. My 8 years. But I remember I was in the room with the girls, and it was Brittany, Amanda, and Allie Stroman. They were my sisters, and I still to this day love them and miss them and miss all you guys. For the boys, it was Vincent, William, and Brandon.
Yeah, in one room, and then David, he was in.
Oh yeah, David was in the attic.
No, he wasn't in the attic. He was in the room. He had his own room. David, he had his own
Oh,
room.
well, the second one, he was in the attic. The second
Second house, he was in the attic.
He picked the attic.
But we're not there yet to the second house.
Okay.
But, anyways, we had a nice time with that family, you know, even if we didn't like
Do you remember the time when David... This is really mean, but it was funny at the time. Do you remember when me, you, and William, Brittany as well, were running in the backyard in the first house away from David because he had a BB gun and he was trying to shoot all of us? And then he shot William real hard, and William had a huge bruise on his leg.
He always messes with William. Like it's.
Oh, that's what big brothers do, I guess. Yeah. But that was a memorable part.
Yeah, and it was fun. Like even if we didn't like the food, they didn't make us eat it. You know,
But they always had us try it.
Yeah, we just tried. You know, if we don't like it, then they don't send us in the corner like they did in the last foster family. They don't do all that. It's way different than the first one. So.
I only remember good things about the place. I don't remember the bad things, if there was any.
Yeah, I don't remember any bad place.
But then,
what was kind of funny about that family though, because I got along with Brittany real well, right? She got along with William real well.
Oh, cause me and William went the fuck around.
So basically on the days that we stayed a night at Kathy's sister's house, is Taylor and William, they go over there, and then we stay there. When me and Brittany, we stay there. So it was kind of awkward, and you would think like boys would go over there. But
Julian or Juju.
Yeah, Julian. Yeah, man, she's like, man, you seen her Facebook post?
No, she's a lot older now.
She's older, yeah, she's man.
But time flies.
Yeah, time flies. Like you don't realize how time flies in days, you know. So I don't think I can name like one bad thing, except like when I went swimming and my back was all burned up because I didn't put no sunscreen on and I couldn't walk. I had to crawl from the backyard back into my room because I couldn't lift up. But anyways, that was a bad moment. It wasn't bad in my life, but it was a bad moment in that time because I didn't wear sunscreen. And then we moved to
a second house.
Yeah.
But it's the same foster family.
It was the same foster family. A bigger yard, and it's like down the street from the church that we go to.
This house was a really long house.
Yeah.
I believe they're still living there.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
The house had one whole yard to itself, and it was big. It was a big yard. And then there was the front yard.
And that was
And then there was the backyard. Yeah. So this place had 3 yards.
It was big. It was like maybe...
And then a greenhouse that me and Brittany always like messed around in. Like...
It was kind of like a cheaper... It was kind of like a cheaper by the dozen house. But it wasn't like a 2-story house. It was just a 1-story. So it was kind of big enough where everybody had almost their own room.
Yeah.
Almost.
Me and Brittany had our own room, and then there was a bathroom that me, Brittany, Allie, and Amanda shared. Because Allie and Amanda was in the other room. There was the bathroom, and then there was our room.
And then me and William and...
You guys were at the other end of the house. Me and Brittany were at the far end of the house.
Yeah.
And then there was like the what is it called? The sunroom?
Yeah.
Where they would have the TV and then the video games.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty cool, you know.
I remember we'd rarely ever go out the front door because, you know, the car was parked in the back. So we'd always go out the sunroom door, back out that way.
Yeah. But it was a good time with that family, like.
And they threw us a party when we left.
Yeah, so that was kind of hard.
I still have the pictures.
Yeah, well, that's the second foster family we've been to. So we're gonna go on to the next segment. Sorry, I'm just clevering out. So the next segment will be in California.
Oh, let's move into Cali.
Yeah. To be continued.